and I puke all over the bed, all over my pillow. The puke sort of, drips down at the sides. Hello, I'm Roomie, and I'm working on this song. If you don't want to miss music videos like that one, click here to subscribe. This is Roomie Tuesdays, my weekly check-in with you guys while I'm working on music. And today I just thought that we would talk a bit about what's happening with Roomie and with the channel and everything.
Hey Roomie, why haven't you been uploading music the last few weeks?
Well, as many of you guys know, we got this big hit with one guy, 14 voices, and it was just insane. And I wanted to make the most out of it, so I've really just been trying to take as many interviews as possible. I want to take the time to make the music from now on really, really good and sort of check in with you guys with other things. And sometimes, funny short songs and stuff, but when I release real music, it will be the best I possibly can do.
How did it go with the record labels? Did you get signed?
I have been talking to some great record labels that have been interested, but the thing you need to remember about getting signed is that what signed basically means is that you're giving away some of the rights for your music to a company of some sort. What's important is what you get back from that, if they can invest money or time or PR or something in you. I still feel like we can get a better deal than what's been on the table right now.
We didn't get signed! But that's okay though, because we didn't want this kind of deal anyway. Let's wait for something better, and in the meantime, we're much better off doing, this, and I still don't want to leave YouTube. I'll never want to leave YouTube. I want to be with you guys, and as long as you want to watch my videos, I'm gonna keep making them and the music, so thank you for that.
Team Roomie on Twitter asks, who inspired you to make YouTube videos?
Actually, the first person to ever tell me that I should film myself and make YouTube videos was Michael from the Schmo Yoho channel here on YouTube. They do the Songify the new stuff, they're really amazing. And Michael was like, oh, you did these audio covers of our songs. I did that in the beginning. And he was like, you should film yourself for the next one. And I was like, I'm not sure. I'm really shy, and I didn't really like the feeling of, filming myself. I don't really like when people take pictures of me or anything. I was skeptical at first, but I feel like I've sort of grown into it, and now I really enjoy it. So thank you so much, Michael, for that. He's an amazing guy, by the way. You should check out his channel there.
Alexa Nicktkau on Twitter says, what was the funniest, craziest thing you remember that you did in high school?
Well, this is pretty much the most embarrassing story ever, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys anyway. I don't really recommend drinking a lot of alcohol. I definitely don't recommend drinking when you're underage, but this is my story from when I was about 15 years old. We were partying by this lake. Everyone was underage. Everyone had loads of alcohol. And I saw this girl. She was really pretty, but that wasn't really what I was focusing on. She had a bag from this store that wasn't really cool to shop at. And I don't know, I guess I was sort of immature, so I went up to her and I was like, ha ha ha, you bought your clothes at that store. So this girl, who was maybe like a head shorter than me, started bitch slapping me in the face really hard like that, and I had drunk so much so I couldn't really defend myself. So I sort of walked away from there up into the woods, into some bush, and she didn't find me, so that was lucky. And and I sort of fell asleep there in the bush. Then after waking up, I went down again to the party, and she was still there. She started hitting me again, and then she called to her friend, a guy, and he started hitting me with like fists. It wasn't really a good time for me. I walked away from there as fast as I could. They pursued me for a while, but then they wanted to go back to the party. So I was sort of all alone, really, really drunk, 15 years old, somewhere by a lake, and I tried to text my dad, and he showed me these texts later. They were really unreadable. It was really messed up. My dad understood that I was not in a good state, so he somehow found me. So my dad drives me home, and suddenly I'm in the bathroom. I have sort of, memory gaps, but I'm in the bathroom and I'm brushing my teeth, and suddenly I start puking over everyone's toothbrushes. I think my sister's jewelry was there, so I was sort of puked all over that. So everyone's toilet stuff, everything was puke everywhere, and then I sort of just pass out there. So my parents have to go in there and clean up everything. I already slept there on the floor. So they sort of took me into my bed and cleaned everything up. My awesome parents. I feel so bad about that. I mean, my bed, it's like a loft bed, so it's like two meters up in the air, and then I had like my computer and stuff under. I wake up in the middle of the night feeling really bad, and I puke all over the bed, all over my pillow. The puke sort of, drips down at the sides and down on the computer and everything under the loft bed. And so my parents have to get up again. This is like 4 or 5 in the morning, and they clean everything up, and they take the mattress and they turn it upside down. The puke was everywhere, so they couldn't really get all 100% of the puke off. I sort of had to sleep on that mattress that smelled very much like puke for like a few months after that. I don't recommend anyone to drink when they're underage. I don't recommend anyone to drink that much. It's a really embarrassing bad memory. Sort of makes for a good story, but not more than that. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this 3rd installment of Roomie Tuesdays. I appreciate your support so much. It's just insane. I'm super grateful. If you want to talk to me even more, I'm on Twitter at RoomieOfficial. I also want to try to make some more meetups now. To start, I'm gonna have mini meetups in Stockholm and Gothenburg here in Sweden. I'm gonna post info on Facebook and Twitter, and also here on YouTube. If you guys want to see me, I would love to meet you guys. And for the rest of you, I'll see you next week with a new Roomie Tuesdays video and the PewDiePie video super soon. Get ready. Okay, bye.